It's ready to make some applesauce. Hey guys, how is everyone doing?
I am ready to make some applesauce.
You're ready to make some applesauce? I have a big bag of apples I bought last
I'm ready to eat
weekend.
it.
Yeah, you're ready to eat it. So am I. Yeah, I bought a bag of apples, a couple bags. Last weekend. They're 25 cents a pound, which was a great price. And I have a Walmart bag full of them, and it's time to peel, chop, throw them in a pot with some water until they get nice and tender, and you mush them with a potato masher and add some sugar and cinnamon and put it in a jar and try not to eat it because it's really good. Homemade applesauce, it's the best and it's so good, and that's the hardest part of making it, is trying not to eat it. Yeah, so let's get to it. I'll show you all the apples that we have to peel and chop up. But yeah, it's a rainy day, so it's I don't know, what time is it? It's like 6 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock. It feels like 6 o'clock. It's going on 5 o'clock. Feels like 6 o'clock though. Yeah, it's been raining and gloomy all day. It's kind of a yucky day. So let's get this done, and yeah, get some applesauce in the back in the cupboard for us to eat in the winter. And maybe take a couple bites, you know, of the applesauce, but try not to. But we do have to taste it, so we do have to taste it. Yeah. So we'll take a couple of taste bites. No, and then hopefully stop. Yeah. All right, so here is the bag, and there's lots. I'm not sure how many are in here, but there's lots. And yeah, so let's get busy and we'll see how much we get. I had to still go grab the jars, but I'm going to peel these first and get them all chopped up. All right, first apple. Got my big pot here. We'll see if it's big enough. So what are you building, Casey?
A fire chip.
Yeah, the Lego has taken over my table. I did post on my community board. He's building a part ship out of Lego. I'll have to take an updated picture and post another picture. Looking pretty good. A part ship that has treasure on it. So yes.
Yes, duh.
Yeah, duh.
It might be a fire chip without treasure.
No, it's true, right? Gotta have treasure. Jewels and coins and coffee.
No coffee.
No coffee. Well, that's not a good part
Yeah.
ship. That's not a good part ship. No. That'd be my kind of treasure. Finding all sorts of flavorful coffee. Like, come on, work with me here. Alright, I'm just going to toss these in the pan. I'm just going to peel first, and then we will chop. Get the peeling out of the way. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, is this one? Oh, okay, we lost one. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's throw that one out. Okay, that's okay. But I think that's the only one that went bad. So that's not bad. Well, the apple's bad, but the rest of them are good. Yeah. Okay. Good thing I'm doing this. This one has 2 stickers on it. 2 for 1. Alright, I'm going to do this and be right back. I recruited Casey. He is peeling the very last apple. I have 2 peelers, and he did a fabulous job for the first time peeling apples. So we have a nice big pot of apples overflowing. So next up is to chop them up, and we'll feed Lois. I gotta feed her dinner. She's in the kitchen. You ready for your dinner? Yeah? she wasn't happy she couldn't go outside today because it was raining, she was at the doorway. She just sat there getting a little bit of fresh breeze and then turned around. Yeah, she wasn't happy. Mother Nature. Yeah. Yeah, Mother Nature just, she isn't nice some days, and she needs to have more coffee. Yeah. So I did find another rotten apple. So I think I had 23 apples altogether, but minus 2 that had to get tossed. Some are mushy, but still good because the mushier the apple, the tastier the applesauce. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him to finish. Oh, I gotta feed. Yeah, okay. Priorities. Feed Miss Lois. And then we get chop, chop, chop. Yeah, are you hungry? Yeah, it's dinner time. Say hello, friends.
Done.
Done? Alright, awesome. Toss in the pot.
You do it, Lois.
He's like, I don't want an apple. Do you approve? Yeah? Okay. Alright, we ready? Choppy choppy. Actually, I can just chop them any way I want to. I'm so used to doing it this way for pies. Doesn't matter how you chop them. Because they're going to all get mushy anyways. You're going to mash them.
How you eat them.
It doesn't matter how you eat them either. That's right. As long as you eat them. Okay, just gonna go. Boop. There we go. Yeah, this weather gave me pretty big headache this morning. Woke up with one, and when you wake up with one, you can feel it, and it's not as bad at first. It's just annoying. So you take ibuprofen or Advil, whatever you have, and just to get ahead of it, kick in the butt. So I took 2. I went to lie down, like what you usually will do, and then got up, but then it was like still bugging me, and I had to take 2 more, and then finally it went away. And it was a stinking weather. Doesn't happen all the time, but once in a while, yeah.
The pain in the booty.
Yeah, pain in the booty is right. So that's why I'm so late to getting this done. It's like, 5, going on 5:30. I also didn't think I was going to get to it till tomorrow. But then ibuprofen kicked in. Thank goodness. Nothing worse than waking up to a headache, or with a headache, right? Ugh. It just puts your day off, puts you off. Go, ooh, look at this nice big fat one. It's chunky. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up and toss everybody into the hot tub. And onto the stove they go, pretty much, because you're adding water, so pretty much it is a hot tub. They just don't know it. Yeah. Alright, so I have a nice big pile on my cutting board, and they're ready to go back into the pot. This is why we played Tetris growing up. Yes. When you have to place them on the board without them toppling all over. Yeah, that's why. So let's toss everybody in here. And then I will add a 3/4 cup of water. Go. There we go. Try not to knock any on the floor. Pretty good so far. I'm going to add a little bit more water than the 3/4 cup because I have lots of apples. All right. There we go. We are stacked to the brim pretty much. So I did put a little bit more than a 3/4 cup of water. And now we just wait until they get nice and tender, and then we can mash them and get our aggression out with the potato masher. Yeah. Alright, so while those are hanging out on the stove, I'm going to grind up my flaxseed because they are whole, no frozen. I have any of the ground flaxseed, so if you can't find ground flaxseed, grab the whole and just grind it up. For some reason, I thought I had in my head that I had a coffee grinder because I grinded coffee beans in the past, and I think I looked up Amazon for a coffee grinder and probably didn't find one because I never followed through and bought one. But then I'm like, oh yeah, I ground them up in this little thingamabob. So I'm going to do that. That will work, and they'll be ready to go when it's time to use them in baking. Let's do that much, and now I gotta plug this in. This has a short cord. I don't know why some small appliances have a short cord. Drives me nuts. It needs to be a little bit longer. I think the apples are about done, and so is this flax seed. So I did take half of it out because when it grinds, it was like sticking to the plastic container. And I just like dumped it in the bowl, and then once I was satisfied with it, I tossed it back into the bag. But yeah, that's what it looks like all ground up. And when I do use it for baking, like you just use like a teaspoon Yeah, so that's why this will last a very long time. And the bag is just big enough. You can squish it down a bit. But yeah, there we go. All ready for whatever we bake. Muffins, even like you could toss it into pancakes and waffles. You know, get a little extra fiber. Yeah, you're good to go. Alright, so we are all mushed up and added some sugar and cinnamon. And looks really, really good. And the jars are ready. I'll probably, I don't need 2 maybe. We'll see. Alright, so of course you know what we must do next. We must taste test it. That's very good. That is delicious. Yeah. 2 thumbs up. Alright, so I got 1 full jar and almost a half of a one. Pretty close to it. So I think we'll tackle this one since, you know, it isn't full, and then this one I'll just put in the back in the cupboard. But yeah, looking pretty good. And before I forget, we used brown sugar in our applesauce. I think we used, I don't know, we just eyeballed it. It was probably like a tablespoon, between a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons. And same with the cinnamon. Just depends on your taste and how much apples you have. If you just want to add like a little bit at a time and then mix it and then take a taste test, and if it's enough, perfect. And if you need to add some more, add some more. So yeah, it's really, really simple, and you literally cannot screw it up. You can't. This was my first time doing it. Usually hubby does it. But he did mix it. He used the beater instead of the potato masher. So that works too. Just make sure you are not in the splash zone like I was, because towards the end of that clip, I got splashed. Yeah. So make sure, yeah, you're not in the splash zone. Okay. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I think that was it. I just wanted to mention that before I forgot. Oh, when you need to cool off, this is when you're very thankful for cooler weather, because you could just go outside for a few minutes and cool off. Oh, yeah. Oh, so yeah, we got a jar and a half, not too bad. And those are pretty big jars. Those are the jars I thrifted at our local thrift store. See, I knew to get them. Yep. When you see jars like that, and I think they were, what, 75 cents? They were really cheap. It's like, you grab them, you run, start the car, and drive. You know, yeah, before they change their mind. Yeah, the price, yeah. So that felt good to get that out of the way. And yeah, now we have some yummy, delicious applesauce. And the flaxseed is all ground up, so that is awesome. And ready for me to use it. Okay. Anyways, so I will have a coffee chat coming up. Hopefully that'll be my next video. I did want to do a coffee chat this morning, but that did not go as planned because I wanted to have it outside, but Mother Nature was a turd, and then I had a headache, so there was a no-go. So hopefully my next video will be a coffee chat, and we can have a good coffee chat. Yeah. I have to write down what to talk about so I don't forget. Anyways, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out and joining me today in the kitchen, an evening in the kitchen. I will be doing the pumpkins. That would be my next prep. Oh, I might have to get Ziploc bags before I do that. I gotta double check. Yeah. Because that would be going in the freezer, and I think I need more freezer bags, so a trip to Dollarama first might be in order, so yeah. Alright guys, so I'll see you next video. Take care, be blessed, and as always, ta-ta for now. Bye!